Today, from St. Louis, Missouri, it's the AFC Championship game on EA Sports. It's St. Louis taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, it's a clash to decide the AFC's representative in the Super Bowl.
Let's go out.
Between the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Let's get it.
Hello, everyone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. The postseason continuing here on EA Sports, and man, it is electric in here.
The lines in this by.
I see, boys. Going down.
Butterflies in my stomach.
Made it back, nigga.
And every guy I've ever talked to
been running crazy.
The same thing. This game, the conference championship game, may have more intensity than even the Super Bowl because you know what the stakes are. You're trying so hard to get to the big game that this is the one that's the real.
I got DD, Lord.
Oh yeah.
The winner here goes to the Super Bowl.
Let's
and we'll know soon
go.
enough which team that'll be as we are underway in the AFC title game. Green to bring it back. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. So
I feel like it must be
Steelers
pretty
offense
windy.
getting set for their first drive.
Bradley.
And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And we can talk
quarterback
all we
face.
want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
First carry for the Boise State Bronco, Alexander Madison. And a nice spin into some open field. And finally out of bounds just inside the 10. 60 yards rushing for him now. A great start.
I ran out of my fucking responsibility. Stay there. Stay there. Yeah, because he's bottled in.
To this AFC title game.
Hold on, Jada.
It's first and goal. A chance for the first points of this AFC title bout. Looking to throw. Bradley. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Nash. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
I'm wondering if the same thing went through your mind as mine. When I see a big man like that make a catch, all I keep thinking to myself is, big man with football. Look out, everyone. He may not juke you a whole lot, right? He may not run past you.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play.
Oh, pay attention, 9.
There to make the grab. And the Steelers are on the board first here in this AFC Championship game.
Hot damn.
Yeah. That first play of the game. Fuck me. That's cool.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown.
Because Sauce Gardner has shown twice a year
The kickoff team
that he
on the
can't
field now
fuck
as
with
they will
Henry
send this
Ruggs.
one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. And they will be led out by their 6'6" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for
The
this
rookie.
game was talking
This
not
nigga's
just
only
with the coaching
throws.
staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on. We know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it is incomplete.
Yeah, but that's my fault.
Positioning there downfield to break that one up. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to go up top again. And this one is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Franklin. And oh, that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete.
I'll punt, I feel
Not
like
the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Come on, Mason. Go get him.
That's taken on the 25. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road. And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Madison.
Just ran by him. Damn.
Midfield at the 49-yard line. 75 yards rushing now in the opening quarter of this AFC Championship game. On 1st and 10, Bradley. And this is caught by Watkins. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it a 2nd down. All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain. On 2nd down, this is Madison.
Good job, everybody.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry. No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up. On 3rd and 2, Bradley.
Oh, good job. Fuck.
It's Nash.
Oh, no, Jay.
He will have a Steelers 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Running from the shotgun with Madison. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time. And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League. And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield, and the old nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
God damn it, 45.
Offensively lucky they were able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away. I
do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. One, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But two, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Throwing to start the drive. Franklin. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs.
It's a track meet.
There he goes left side.
And he can go 150 miles an hour.
Henry Ruggs. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
There we go out.
You see it.
One
track
play, 80 yards. Pretty
that
easy drive to
motherfucker fast.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Lutz with the extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Green to bring it back. And he'll be tackled.
That's what I'm talking about, 21. Oh shit, I just realized they didn't get points on that last drive. I got that sack. It made it 4th and 24. He pushed him out of field goal range. I'm definitely thinking that I'm down 10-7.
Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. 86 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
To throw on second down, Bradley. He finds his
It's a good tackle. I should have went low on this whole ass.
Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like that. The pressure
Are they going to call it illegal contact on me?
Now there is a flag on
the holding on offense.
This looks like holding on the offense.
Hey, man, let's play our game.
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
I think he was down.
Second time in this game, Charles, the ball. His teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
The Steelers send out their punter now.
It's also not going to cost me nothing to challenge.
John Harbaugh never shy about bringing out the red challenge flag, and he'll do so here. And the question,
I want him to be down.
Before this ball comes loose.
I want him to be down way back there on like the 8-yard line.
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Yeah, 4th and 36. They called him down on the 10. Yeah. Yeah, I knew I wasn't crazy. Yeah, he's down there. And not an extra 9 yards to... That shit changes the punt situation.
So that a good call by John Harbaugh in tossing out that red flag. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Damn, nobody got through. Oh, he broke that low key.
39-yard punt, no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The home side once again ready to take over offensively. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that'll be
He just grabbed him.
We do have a penalty flag down.
That nigga had no idea where the ball was.
Are you serious?
Come on, Jeremiah.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. A 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 52 blue. 47. 97. Again, I swear you will smack. Smack. Don't get nervous. Slam. Slam. Check 43. Check.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Check safety. Go red. Come to me, it's me. Mike's 47.
They'll try again.
Roll up in there. Stop playing. Shit.
Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Jeez. Louis.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Muscle cramps.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Madison running left, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
Down to 85.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, good shit.
This one to start the drive.
They're calling our offsides. And that's game. Let's go. Fire.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Bradley. He finds his man. Complete. It's Nash. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Here's Madison running on 1st down. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Oh, they wouldn't let me do anything.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Bradley. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki.
Oh, knock him back for the 1st down. Shit.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Bradley.
Got him. Good job.
Back at the 23-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Yeah, out of field. 36, 43, no 53-yarder. Good job, Kayvon.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense.
Yeah, captain, come on.
Clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. On first down, Gardner, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And that's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but
and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
It's my fault, though. I should have just ran it out of bounds instead of trying to throw this last minute. Play action. Oh, wait, what? Damn, I'm trying to rush it. Like, get a play off before the 2-minute warning.
A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual. As we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw on 3rd down, Bradley. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Bradley. This goes out wide from Madison. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bradley. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. So the completion good for just 3.
Yeah, they mismanaged the clock.
Up a 3rd down. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, 1 half remains in the battle to see who will take home the Lamar Hunt Trophy and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, time to look ahead to the NFC Championship coming up later today. And it should be a great one as well. And it's going to be one heck of a battle, that's for sure. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half and the right to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl, as I'm privileged to hand things back over to Brandon Godden.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Raven offense set to start this third quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to stay on guard.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
To throw on second down, Franklin. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Hey, what's up, defensive coverage? How y'all doing? Y'all in, man. You get out the way, you get out the way, and Henry, run away from these niggas. Actually, you go deeper.
Throwing on first down, Franklin. And he will find his man Ruggs. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
I can see you.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
Make that anyway.
Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Ooh! Ooh! Oh, whoa, whoa. What do you think this is? Go back to the 30.
But was it aided by an illegal block or a hold? Let's see.
And a block in the back. Is that 15 or 10?
So that will
Take
push
it
him
back
back.
to the 21.
And now we know why I have a little extra space to run, don't we? An illegal block in the back, that penalty will move them back.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bradley. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a give to Madison. And he'll be tackled right on the
Yeah, I wasn't lined up right. I'm trying to see where the fuck Kayvon Thibodeau is.
Yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this AFC title game. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They'll run it with Madison. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Bradley looking left side.
Bitch ass nigga.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll run on first down. It's Watkins, and he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down, second and right at a yard.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. On the handoff, it's Madison. Madison's got a first down and then some. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler
Madison is rolling on
touchdown.
me.
Alexander Madison, 32 yards. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. They'll try and throw for it. And he'll get in for the 2 points. So that'll cut the deficit down to just a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Which college is still getting his own?
And the Ravens taking the field. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Off play action. Franklin sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
On third down, Franklin.
Yeah, it's a bad throw.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
They're going to try and throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On first down, Franklin. Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
AFC Championship tilt, third quarter of play. This is 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Gardner. And maybe shades of the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
47 is the mic. 47.
Looking to throw. Franklin.
Get down, ball.
And that is incomplete.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Check. Focus, defense, focus. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic.
On fourth down, Franklin.
Bad throw.
And a dangerous throw there.
Yeah,
As that's knocked
throw
down and
and a bad throw.
incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. What can they do now, Charles, to make sure this highlight montage doesn't continue to show more pressure and pressure and pressure?
You feel like it always comes back to leverage. Don't you? Who is going to win that battle of the offensive and defensive lines? Low man wins. We talk about that, but we think about it in a running game. Well, guess what? The same thing happens when you're trying to pass protect. Are you low? Are you balanced? Are you in a position where the pass rush won't bowl you over on their way back to the quarterback? They've got to reestablish that in order to try and keep their man upright.
Because they have been bowled over a lot so far in this one. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. To throw, Bradley. And he's got Cooper on the out route. That's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now. I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
On second down now.
Yeah.
It's Watkins. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
Back-to-back running plays putting him in negative territory. What can they do coming up on 3rd and 15? From the gun, Bradley. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This from 54 yards away.
Yes, sir! Let's go! Oh, shit. Let's go.
So this game's had a little bit of everything. Here's another little something. A potential game-tying 4th quarter field goal that winds up hitting iron.
And there's always a chance that it's going to hit and bank itself in, but no such luck that time. And that's a body blow right there.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48.
Yeah, now the second string running back gets in. Can we get an outside run?
Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Looking to throw. Franklin. He finds his target, Beckham.
Dog, what
He's
the
going to be out
fuck?
of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last
Ooh.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep it on the ground. Gardner fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The Ravens on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Franklin. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. And to give this time to the tailback. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Looks like right at the 15. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
And Nick Bolton there on the tackle. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another first down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively you've got to start thinking about using them here.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. To actually go down in this.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens. Lutz to try to add the PAT. his guys will take a 10-point lead. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Finally. Go catch it, bro. You hoe-ass nigga.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Looking to throw. Bradley into the hands of Cooper.
Was it on me?
Well, we
Studio just every little girl watching her tonight will want to go out and buy a football and be kicking it around tomorrow. So that will...
You're leading in the 4th quarter. That's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake, Bradley.
That was it, DJ.
It's out of bounds, incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. Bradley. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
The Ravens ready to take over. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Let's go, deep, tighten up. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Undergrowth, undergrowth. Upright. Wait. Switch gears. Hey, alert three. Right.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Strip that ball. Go for Mike. Mike, go.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, Franklin. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And with inside 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. That catch good for only a couple. And to give this time to the tailback. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Come on, let's go. 44. Mike, 44. Here we go. No. Check it.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Well, a Lombardi trophy would be nice to hoist. They have to hold off for that for a little bit. Right now, the Lamar Hunt has to feel good to hold.
Oh, it's got to feel great for them. And remember, Lamar Hunt helped create the American Football League, which became, of course, in most part, the American Football Conference. And he's the one who gave us the name Super Bowl.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Ricky. Started the game. This is how the game fucking started. Gay Rod Woodson, the Blues. Some bullshit that should have been covered. If 9 just drops, just drop, bro. If nobody's in front of you, somebody's fucking behind you. Duh. God damn. Well, I don't know what happens here. 3rd and 10. Oh, it's a bad decision, yeah. Well, it's actually just a late-ass ball. The ball down. It's free. No highlights because nothing was happening. It's some animation-based bullshit. Of course. The 80-yard touchdown never get shown. Yeah, none of this is nothing. She looked crazy as hell. This. It's a bad throw, but I could definitely just make the same throw to the other bill right now. I just wanted his hands for him, but he throws it so high. Throw that whole hard as fuck. Speed that bitch to him. And then the other bill's like, bro, I was open on the last one too. Oh yeah, I shouldn't have thrown this ball. Whatever. Fuck this game. Done with it.